Have you ever questioned where your help comes from in times of distress? Picture this: a woman named Sarah, a hardworking single mother who faced the trials of life daily. She woke up every morning with the weight of the world on her shoulders, struggling to provide for her children while grappling with the loss of her job. But amidst this whirlwind of uncertainty, Sarah found a beacon of hope in her faith. She would kneel down every morning, clasp her hands together, and pour her heart out in prayer. She found solace in the belief that she was never alone, that there was a greater force guiding her, providing her strength, and assuring her that everything would be okay. In times like these, one may find solace in the scriptures, such as Psalm 27. It serves as a reminder that no matter the storm, there is always a refuge, a source of light that never dims. Psalm 27, a song of fearless trust in God, tells a tale of unwavering faith and divine protection. Penned by David, the shepherd boy turned king, this psalm is a testament to his profound trust in the Lord Almighty. Imagine David, a man facing towering challenges and relentless enemies, yet his faith in God remains unshaken. He opens this psalm with a powerful declaration: "The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life, of whom shall I be afraid?" His words resonate with a confidence that can only come from a heart wholly devoted to God. As we journey further into the psalm, David's faith becomes even more evident. He speaks of a single desire that he seeks from the Lord: to dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of his life, to gaze upon the beauty of the Lord, and to seek him in his temple. In the face of adversity, David's focus remains singular: his relationship with God. Then comes the turning point, a moment of profound revelation, where David's trust in God's protection and his belief in the goodness of the Lord are beautifully encapsulated in verses 13 and 14. Here David declares, "I remain confident of this: I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord." What a powerful testament this is. Despite the trials he faced, David was confident that he would witness the goodness of the Lord. He didn't say he might see it or he hoped to see it. He said he will see it. This is a level of faith that is both inspiring and challenging. David's story also offers us a comforting assurance that while we may face trials and tribulations, we are not alone. The Lord is our light and our salvation. He is our stronghold in times of trouble. His goodness is not a distant promise, but a present reality. And as David waits for the Lord, he encourages us to do the same. He calls us to be strong, to take heart, and to wait for the Lord. Waiting is not about passivity, but about active trust. It's about believing that God is at work, even when we can't see it, even when the circumstances seem contrary. So as we reflect on Psalm 27, let's take to heart its powerful message. Let's be inspired by David's unshakable faith, his unwavering trust in God's protection, and his steadfast belief in the goodness of the Lord. In the midst of despair, the psalmist found hope in the promise of God's goodness, and so can we. For in the words of David, "Wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage, wait for the Lord." The story of Psalm 27 encourages us to remain steadfast in our faith, even in the face of adversity. In the hustle and bustle of our everyday lives, it's all too easy to get swept up in the tide of challenges and forget the power of faith. Yet the essence of faith is the assurance of things we cannot see, the conviction of things we hope for. It's a beautiful reminder that our faith in God's goodness should not waver, even when we can't see the outcome right away. Patience, too, is a virtue not to be overlooked. In a world that always seems to be in a hurry, patience might feel like a forgotten art. Yet it is in the waiting that we often find the most profound spiritual growth. By patiently enduring, we learn to trust in God's timing, not our own. And speaking of trust, it's not just about believing that God can do something. It's about knowing that He will. Trusting God means believing in His goodness, even when circumstances might suggest otherwise. It's about seeing challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for spiritual growth. In the end, the story of Psalm 27 serves as an encouraging reminder to hold fast to our faith, to practice patience, and to trust in God's perfect timing. Hold on to your faith, wait patiently, and you will see the goodness of the Lord in your life. As we conclude this reflection, carry the story of Psalm 27 in your hearts. Let's cherish the time we've spent together today, exploring the power and grace that lies within these ancient words. Share this journey with others who could benefit from the reassurance of His goodness. Remember, Prayer is not just a routine, but a lifeline, a connection with the divine. And so, thanks for tuning in to the worship experience. Until next time, stay blessed and keep praying.